Lillian, and I'm here to tell you about what happened to me with my cancer journey. So 6 years ago, I was diagnosed with HPV related anal cancer. I know it's really like the word is like sucks, but you know what? We all have an anus and it happens. So thank God I have an anus. But anyway, I noticed some symptoms which were bleeding and itching, and usually anal cancer presents as a hemorrhoid or hemorrhoids, but it was sticking around too long. And I decided to see my gynecologist. I went to see her and she said I was fine. And I said, I'm not fine. And I went to someone else, to another doctor, and they caught it. And thank God they caught it. And I was stage 2 anal cancer. Now, how do I know that it's HPV? Because I have HPV. I knew I had HPV in my 20s. And HPV is very sneaky. It lies dormant. It doesn't, it lies dormant, and if your immune system is down, it could cause cancer. There's 6 cancers it causes. So the doctor told me, you have cancer, but it's treatable. And I really focused on that word, treatable. And what ensued after that was 6 weeks of very intense radiation and oral chemo. And mind you, I'd never even gotten the flu, so I was never sick. I was healthy. So this kind of, cancer just snuck up on me. So I had to go for a barrage of tests, from MRIs and all kinds of tests I'd never heard of. And, I'll tell you, I really don't have family. Both my mom at the time had dementia. She was out of it. My dad had passed away. My siblings are all over the place. So I mobilized my friends. I have a ton of friends, good friends. And I sent out like a spreadsheet to everybody. And I said, pick a date and let me know who's coming with me what day for radiation. And I had about 30 radiation treatments, and I had 30 different friends come with me to the hospital to not come with me into radiation, but come with me to the hospital, sit with me in the waiting room till I got called. Because for me, that normalized it. Because, the first day I went to the hospital to get blood tests and everything. The very first day, I'm looking around and there's all these cancer patients, and I'm like, what am I doing here? Yesterday I was okay, and like today I'm a cancer patient. So I think having people with me, my good friends, it took my mind off things, it normalized things, and it really served me well. And then went through the treatment, and it got tough at the end because radiation is cumulative. And then I really, thought about all this and how lucky I was that I got treated at a great hospital with great doctors in New York, and how not everybody, has the same outcomes. They don't have the same access. And I thought, oh, wow, got to do something about this and help people. And, I talk to people every day, and patients, and, I don't know, what can I say? I'm Mother Teresa with a New York accent. I want to help everybody. And here I am today, 5 years later, thriving and spreading knowledge and saving lives, because nobody should die from an HPV-related cancer.